Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today what we're doing is we're taking apart the rear brakes and the rotors of my car, putting on new ones. We're not doing the fronts because nothing is wrong with them. We're just doing the rears today. I gotta move the car, so I'm gonna hit you guys with a quick cold start video before we get started. Alright, so I fucked it up. I didn't press record when I was cold starting the car. It's still kind of at high idle right now. Kind of lowering a little bit. My fault. But let's go ahead and move this car and go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is go ahead and jet the car from both sides. Before you do that, you want to go ahead and put the parking brake on. So I'm going to jack the car up, put on jacks. I'm going to get back with y'all. Alright, so when you go ahead and take the wheel off, I know it looks like shit under here. First thing you want to do, you got two bolts, you got two 14s. You got one right here, and you got another one right here. So I'm going to take those off real quick. Alright, so you don't want to put the parking brake on. That was a mistake on my part. Once you get the caliper off, or the piston, you want to go ahead and take take the clips off and go to remove your brake pads. I don't know if you guys can see, but a brake pad should not look like that. A little bit of grooves right here. Now, I don't know what the hell this is. This part of the brake pad is done for. That could be one of the reasons why my rotors look and feel the way they do. But I'm going to get the rest of it off and I'll get back with you guys. Alright, so once you get the pads and clips off, you got two more bolts. You got one right here. You got another one down there. They use a 3/4 ratchet socket. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that off, finish getting the caliper off, and then we're gonna go ahead and install the new not install, but we're gonna get this rotor off, and then we'll install the new rotor and brake pads. Alright, so back to these bolts. Can't get it off with the ratchet. We're gonna try to go get some WD-40. We'll come back and I'll update y'all when we either we don't get it off, which hopefully we do, or we finally get that bitch off. So we'll be right back. Ignore the noise, my neighbor is mowing fucking grass. We got one bolt off. Tight as a bitch. We gotta go buy a fucking impact, because the other one won't come off, so we're gonna try, see what we can do. Alright, so the impact didn't work. We had to use the heat gun and a breaker bar to get the fucking last bolt off. So while we work on that, when we get that off, I'll show you how to get the rotor off. Alright, so I didn't film this part, so once you get the caliper off, you want to hit the rotor with a, I don't know where it's at. You want to hit the rotor with a rubber mallet, knock it loose, and now we're gonna put the rotor back on. It's the same process as taking it off, just reverse. So, alright, so we got the rotor back on. Got it held on with two lug nuts so it doesn't move. Now the same way you took it off, you want to put it back the same way. You just put brake lube on the brakes, put the clips in, then you should be good. Alright, so unfortunately 3+ hours later, we had to go to Advance and grab this piston kit, a loaner kit. I'm gonna try to get it in right here, but we got one side done, as you can see. One side's done. I'm just trying to get this last side in and it'll be done. Alright, so we got all brakes and pads in. Brake pad and rotors. Just press the brake till it's firm. go for a test drive. Obviously, we did a few emergency stops. You can kind of see the residue wore off on the brake a little bit. Brand new rotors. I mean, not rub off on the brake, rub off on the rotor. New rotors, new brakes. I didn't film the other side because it's the same process. We didn't use the compression tools on the passenger side. We were able to use a needle nose pliers, but the driver's side, as being shown right now, it wouldn't be able to compress all the way. But that's it for this install. Like and subscribe, and we'll get back to the next video.